today's video is going to be another lockdown vlog for my lockdown diaries that's showing you what I'm doing, how I'm spending my time. It's just gone 11:11, make a wish. Anyway, I had a really nice lie-in today. I feel like I've been running on empty all week, like I was waking up feeling tired. And so I just let myself sleep as much as I wanted to. I didn't set an alarm. I just slept, and I naturally woke myself up at 9:30, and then I've had a really nice long shower. You know, one of those showers where you just do absolutely everything. So I've shampooed my hair, deep conditioned my hair, shaved my legs, exfoliated, and I just feel nice and squeaky clean now. And we are starting the vlog off with making a little bit of brunch. Obviously, I woke up quite late for me, and it was too late for me to have breakfast, but I am quite hungry by now, so I'm going to have brunch, which feels like a really nice lovely treat. I don't ever really do that, so I will take you along with me, show you what I am having, and just show you how I'm spending another weekend in lockdown. So I have eaten, I am dressed, I'm about to put some makeup on, dry my hair properly, and get ready to leave the house. But one thing I really want to do just before I leave is give my bedroom just a quick little tidy. It's still, like, it's not messy. I've just got some clothes that need putting away. It could probably do with a bit of a vacuum. I think I do actually need to mop my floor. At the moment, I'm going through a bit of a phase. I'm obsessed with having the front bits of my hair pink, because TikTok is influencing my entire life, but I don't want to commit to it because then I also don't always want it pink. So I'm either using eyeshadow or blush to put the front bits in, or I'm using the hairspray stuff that you can get in like Superdrug for like £1. And me and my flatmates last night went a bit crazy with it, and we were like spraying our entire heads, and it's kind of stained my floor pink, and now every pair of socks that I've worn on this floor and my slippers and my feet are pink because of the floor. So I'm going to try and mop that up, and then I think we will be heading out. So I am about to head out to go and do a little bit of shopping. We're gonna go to B&M, Home Bargains, Boots, Superdrug, just something to get us out of the house. And I do need a few bits just because I did my big shop yesterday, but obviously there's certain things where I know it's cheaper in places like Home Bargains and B&M, so I purposely didn't buy them yesterday. So I will show you what I can, but obviously I don't want to be on my phone constantly. I also get quite a few questions on these jeans when I wear them, whether it be like on Instagram or Snapchat. They are Boohoo jeans. I'm not sure exactly which ones they are, just because they were a Christmas present off my mum, but just for reference, I usually am like a UK 14, maybe a 12, and I got a 12 in these, and they are just about right. They were a bit tight when I first got them, but obviously the more you wear them, the more they kind of mould to your body, so I would go for your smaller size, and they hit at quite a good place as well. They're not too long, so I highly recommend them. Little excursion out. I have my hood up again because it makes me feel cozy, and it's really cold in my flat at the moment because I've only just turned the heating on, so please don't judge. It's just gone 4:30, so I nipped out, went and got a few little bits that I've already showed you, came back, dropped my stuff off, and then I was in the mood just to be outside again, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to go on a walk whilst it's still light, whilst I'm in the mood. So I went down to the river and I took my book with me. I'm currently reading Little Women, and I have an audio book of it as well. I highly recommend that if you do struggle reading I'm going to say classic books, because usually it's like older language that I personally struggle with, especially if I'm not in the headspace for reading, then I find it just kind of goes over my head. Whereas with an audiobook, it makes me understand it more hearing someone actually speak it. So highly recommend that if you haven't tried that already. I don't really have much planned for the evening. I'm just having another relaxed, cosy night in. I'm loving these at the moment, which is quite a good thing, seeing as they're the only thing we really can do. But I am going to chuck a pizza in the oven because I can't be bothered cooking, and it's nice and easy and it tastes good. And I'm going to watch a horror film with my flatmates, and I am the only one that tends to watch horrors, so I'm the only one that doesn't get absolutely petrified. I don't know which film we're watching yet, but I will let you know when we do decide. Yeah, that's about it. I think I'm going to spend some time just before I do have my tea going through Pinterest, finding pictures, because I want to make a vision board tomorrow, so I'm going to find some pictures for that. And I also want to go through my Instagram and just do a bit of an edit. I tend to do this like 1 to 2 times a year, just get rid of anyone who I don't know, who posts stuff that makes me unhappy, who I don't really speak to anymore, just things like that, just to make sure that my Instagram is as happy a place as it can be. And I also like to find other people to follow, to not replace, but just to see more people, see different people on my feed, just to keep it fresh and stop it becoming boring. It is Sunday. I have been up for about 2 hours now. I woke up, I did a face mask, just cleaned the kitchen and put everything back to normal after watching the film last night, and just done a few little odd bits and jobs just around the flat, just so that it is nice and clean and cosy for today. My voice is so croaky and gruff because I haven't actually spoken yet. This is the first time I'm speaking, so apologies for that. Today I really want to make a vision board. That has been something on my to-do list for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and I never seem to get around to it. So I want to get that ticked off my list so that I have something beautiful that I can look at every single day. I also have a little bit of uni work to do. It's nothing major, it's just uploading files, nothing with too much brain power involved. I don't tend to do any of my uni work on the weekends. I prefer to do it during my breaks in the day or in the evenings of weekdays, so that I can have my weekends to relax. I also want to redo my nails today. I got a new nail polish yesterday from Essie, so I will test that out and see what that is like. Then I just want to read a bit, watch a bit of TV, relax, cook some really nice food for tonight. I've not cooked properly for myself the past few days. I've had like pizza, chippy and curry the past 3 days, so I think tonight I should make myself something from scratch. I am just about to head into the kitchen and make myself some breakfast, give my mum and dad a ring, and just have a really nice relaxed morning. I might pop out for another walk again. Oh my god, the birds are so loud. The birds are actually what woke me up this morning. I had an alarm set and the birds woke me up before the alarm. Yeah, I might pop out for a little bit of a walk, just to get some fresh air, just to get out of the flat. I don't really have time to go out Monday through Wednesday just because of the way my lessons are scheduled. I'm in more or less back-to-back lessons from 9 o'clock till about 6 o'clock. And once it's dark, I don't really like going for walks by myself. So I will probably get out the house a little bit whilst I can. It is now much later on in the day. I went for a really nice long walk earlier, but I didn't really vlog it. I just didn't really want to be on my phone that much. And then I've just kind of chilled out for the afternoon. I've done a few worky bits, uploaded my files that I needed to upload, and now I am going to go and cook my pasta sauce for tea, and then I'm going to spend the evening making my vision / mood board, just so that I have something nice and aesthetically pleasing as my lock screen on my laptop, and it occupies me. It's something nice to do. One of my favourite things to do once it does start to get dark in the evenings, and obviously nowadays it gets dark at like 4:30, 4 o'clock, is to turn all the main lights off. I think I mentioned this in my Day in the Life at Drama School online vlog, that in the living room we turn the big lights off and just have lamps on, and I do the same in here. I turn my big lights off, I have my fairy lights and my lamp on. I have quite a few sets of fairy lights throughout my room, just because I think it's such a nicer light and it just sets the mood and it's a lot more relaxing. I just made the loveliest pasta sauce I've ever made. It's my one recipe that I'm kind of trying to perfect whilst I'm at uni, because it's something easy, it's something quick, and it's just carbs and more carbs, so I really enjoy it. I made double just so that I can have it for tea again another night this week. I just pop it in the freezer and then defrost it the day that I'm gonna have it. I also tried making a little bit of garlic butter. I think it might have been a tiniest bit too garlicky, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. My taste buds are still a bit numb after COVID, so to me it wasn't really that bad at all. I did forget to film what it looked like, I'm really sorry. But if I make it again at some point, which I am sure I will because it's one of the only things I can cook, I'll be sure to include it in a video. I think now I am going to go and sort my nails out. It's just a little bit of something that really relaxes me. It makes me feel like I've pampered myself, and I have a new Essie nail polish to try out. I've never usually buy expensive nail polishes just because I don't tend to keep nail polish on my fingers that much. It always chips after a few days, but maybe that's because I always buy cheap nail polish. But this came in a set that I got yesterday in Boots that was only £10, and it's one of the colours that I really like. I really like a sheer nudie pink nail, just something natural so that when it does chip and grow out, it's not that noticeable. So yeah, I am going to head off into my room and do that, and I will check back in when my nails are looking considerably better than this. Also, excuse the massive pile of recycling in the background. My flatmate basically unboxed all her stuff yesterday and we haven't taken the rubbish out yet. So just ignore this. This isn't here. Hello everybody, it is a lot later on now. I am in my pyjamas. I'm just about to get into bed, like literally filming this, taking my makeup off, getting into bed. I went over my nails. Like I said, I don't really do anything bright with them just because when it is nail polish, I know that it's probably going to chip quite quickly, and then if it does grow out, it's not that obvious. It just does make me feel a little bit better having something on my nails. Tonight was really lovely. I cooked my tea, and then once we'd all eaten, we settled in front of the TV and watched Inside Out. So of course we all needed the tissues at that one point. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you haven't watched Inside Out, please watch Inside Out. It is controversial, but in my opinion the best Pixar film ever. More recently, my skincare routine has been really basic. That's not really for any other reason apart from the fact that I couldn't be bothered spending that much money on skincare anymore. I used to be that person that took my makeup off with one product, washed my face, exfoliated, did a face mask, had serums, multiple moisturisers, whereas now I tend to take my makeup off with just one of these makeup remover cloths. These work really well. They don't dry my skin out like makeup wipes or makeup remover did. I do have makeup remover as a backup option if I've done like really heavy makeup, but for everyday makeup I find those cloths get it off just fine. And then I use the simple micellar face wash just to make sure my skin is nice and clean, and then I will take that off with the cloth and also just rinse my face. During the day, obviously I will use SPF on my face, that's so important, but at night time I do just use my moisturiser. I have used Aveeno for years now. I don't think it's technically meant to go on your face, however I kind of stumbled across it by accident during my GCSE exams. I got really bad eczema around my eyes and like round my mouth, and I've learnt now that it does just flare up with stress. It is something that comes and goes as I get more stressed and as I calm back down again. And I picked up a little tester of Aveeno just to try and get rid of it, because it was meant to be so nice, and it's water based, so it sinks in really quickly and doesn't leave my skin feeling sticky. And I was like, well, this is really nice, I should use this on my face. And my face just really seems to love it. And top tip, if you use Aveeno like I do, it's good for like all over your body as well. It's a really good moisturiser to use just before you fake tan. Obviously it's not oil based at all, so it does sink in relatively quickly, and it doesn't mean that your tan can't stick to your skin. But in Tesco's and Asda, it's probably around £8 for like one of these big bottles. I also get the lavender one just because I know that I'm usually putting it on at night, so it's nice and sleepy. But if you head into Home Bargains or B&M's or places like that, Savers, Body Care, they tend to have it for like £3 or £4. That is a top money saving tip for you. I am now just going to settle in for the night. I've got all my fairy lights on, it's very cosy. I have my book. I'm going to do a little bit of reading just before bed. I probably won't do too much, just something to help me get off to sleep. And so that is going to be the end of this vlog, my second lockdown vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope maybe there's something that's inspired you. I'm a little bit fearful of these vlogs becoming a little bit boring. Obviously there's only so much we can do, but they do seem to be popular. People seem to like them, so if you would like me to carry on making them, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a little comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all